Here are the reasons why you need to apply sunscreen. 1. It blocks harmful UV rays, preventing skin damage. 2. Regular use reduces the risk of skin cancer. 3. Helps prevent signs of aging like wrinkles and age spots. 4. Prevents sunburn and discoloration, maintaining an even skin tone. 5. Protects essential skin proteins like collagen, promoting healthy skin. 6. Necessary in all weather conditions to shield against UV radiation. 7. Minimizes redness and irritation for sensitive skin. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays with Atomy's exceptional range of sunscreen products. Our top-quality sunscreens are designed to offer maximum protection, so you can enjoy the sun without worrying about your skin. Try Atomy today and experience the difference for yourself.
Okay, so what am I going to discuss today is these products. We have the Atomy Sunscreen and the Fame. All right, so why do we need sunscreen? Why do we have to put it sunscreen year-round? We always have this common connotation that we just put sunscreen pag summer, pag mainit, when we go out, outdoor activities, swimming, biking, but we also should put sunscreen even inside the house. Alam nyo ba yon? All right. We also have to put all year round, hindi lang during summer. So number 1, just looking at this photo alone, it's debatable na we need to use sunscreen every day. All right. It protects us from the sun's harmful rays. Now, this is Mr. Bill McElliott, okay? He was a truck driver for 28 years. And as you can see, his left side looks older and crinkled. Okay, I call it crinkled. All right? Sobrang dami ng wrinkles. Why? Because the left side of his face is the one exposed under the sun for 28 years. Can you imagine? 28 years. And you're not putting anything. That's what happened to our face. So I hope this image alone of Mr. Bill will remind you that you should use sunscreen every day. All right? Next. Sunscreen also will prevent brown spots and skin discoloration. As you can see in the picture, may mga red marks, brown spots, okay? Madalas sinasabi natin when there's brown spots, ay kasi mestiza. Diba? Okay, but when you say mestiza, actually, it means half Filipino or half Spanish, if I'm not mistaken. Pero pag sinabi natin kasing mestiza, ay, brownish, maputi, mga ganon, di ba? Okay. Third reason, it slows down the development of wrinkles and premature aging of the skin. Ito yung bata pa lang, but looks older than their age. Yung tipong 20 years old or 30 years old, but they look already like 50 or 60. Okay, as you can see in the picture, ayan, may mga wrinkles na. Now, the last 2 pictures, the middle and the last one, guess who? That's me. Ako po yan. That's my face, yes. As I've said earlier, I'm a photographer in a cruise ship for almost 12 years. We are under the sun for like 3 to 4 hours. And then we go to Caribbean, Mexico, in Bahamas, all right, all those hot areas because, you know, they love to cruise, have fun, travel, sun destination, beach destination, all right? So, ayan po ang nangyari sa aking napakamagandang mukha. Okay? Hindi na tuloy flawless. All right? And then if you notice, there's this black mark on my left. Okay? And when I researched, it's actually beginning to be like a melanoma, which is leading close to skin cancer. All right? So, syempre, nag-ayos tayo ng mukha, nag-prevent tayo then. That's why I'm very thankful with the Atomy Skincare, which I will discuss also one of those. Okay, and also as I've said, I'm a photographer. So yung mga brown spots na yan, it's easy for me to erase. Photoshop lang yan eh. And with now in your cell phones, you have filter. Who uses filter in your cell phone pag nagsa-selfie? Ayan, syempre para younger looking skin. Tumatawa si Sir Nestor. Oh. Okay, the next one is preventing skin cancer. Well, obviously, when you have all those brown spots, dark spots, okay, the sunspots, okay, the more you accumulate that, then it can lead to skin cancer. As you can see in the pictures, be careful tayo. When we see something like that in our skin, okay, mga butlig-butlig, and then matagal matanggal, okay, we should consult our dermatologist. Okay, so we have the guidelines from the Philippine Dermatological Society, okay? So, first thing, when you're about to look for the sunscreen, we have to understand what is the sun's rays. Ano ba muna kasi yung mga yung araw, yung rays, ano? So we have the UVA, UVB, and I believe this is not the first time you've heard it, right? Now, let's distinguish these two. So UVA, from the word A, tandaan natin, it means aging. Just to easier understand, no? So UV rays, the UVA rays leads to aging. This is longer term effect sa atin because it goes straight to our skin. And that way, it gives us yung mga dark spots, and then mabilis ang aging natin, wrinkles, and so on. So that's UVA. Yan ang dapat na binibigyan natin ng pansin actually, yung UVA. Alright? Next is the UVB. So B is for burn. Ito yung when you're too much exposed under the sun, so you go to the beach, okay, picnic, outdoor, biking, di ba yun yung namumula tayo? Nangingitim. So that's the UVB. That's the UVB rays, okay? Are you learning so far? All right, very good, children. Okay. Now, I used to be a teacher also, by the way, just to let you know. Hindi naman napasok lang din. Okay, so, when we are going to look for our sunscreen, so we have to look for the sunscreen that covers us from UVA and UVB. Good? All right, next. We also have to consider, pay attention to the SPF. What does SPF means? Anybody knows? All right, sun protection factor. Now, this is about the UVA naman. Okay, when we say SPF, all right, so the higher the number, the longer is your protection. So when we say SPF 30, that's the best, I mean the starting SPF 30 and above, then you can assure that your sunscreen is doing good for your skin. Now, when we say SPF 30, ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Does it mean 30 minutes ka lang protected? Pag SPF 50, does it mean you have like almost an hour protection? No. It means that's the 30 times you're protected if you're exposed under the sun. Compare if you don't put anything on your skin. All right? So, the higher the number, it means the longer is your protection from possible sun damage. Okay? Next, napapansin nyo rin ba itong PA+++?
This makes you think.
Napapansin nyo ba yan sa ating sunscreen? Now, do you know what that means? All right, so PA means the protection grade for UVA. So SPF is for UVB. Yun ang kanyang pinoproteksyonan or concern. Ang PA+++ naman is for the UVA. All right? Now, this is a Japanese system of grading the sunscreen, okay? So, mga Asian na nagpasimula niyan. All right. Now, the many pluses there are in your sunscreen, the better. Okay? So, it means mas mahaba or mas maganda ang protection natin. Now, we have to also know about physical sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. What is this two about? Okay? So short, when you say physical sunscreen, these are made of natural ingredients. Pag sinabi namin chemical sunscreen, obviously made of mostly chemical-based sunscreen. Now, when we look for the physical sunscreen, there's two ingredients that we should be familiar about. Okay? So this is the zinc oxide and the titanium oxide. So these are actually natural minerals. We already have it in our skin. But in addition to that, with the sunscreen, lotions, once they have this in our product, it means we are even protected. Okay, now, ito. Let me see this picture. Okay, as you can see in the picture here, di ba may mga puti-puti? When we put the sunblock or the sunscreen, on the left, that's me. Okay, so you can see the white pigment in our skin. Okay, that's actually the titanium oxide ingredient. Okay, now, what makes ours different is that this zinc oxide, titanium oxide, are put into smaller particles. Kaya hindi siya mag-white cast sa skin natin. So we already know the nanotechnology, right? So ganun ang ginagawa ng ating company. This white ingredients, okay, this white cast, white turbidity is avoided because the zinc oxide and titanium oxide are shrinked into smaller particles. So let me just go back to that. So this is our Atomy Sunscreen. So we already discussed about the kind of sun rays, okay, the SPF, PA. Now let's look at our product. Ano ba ang nakasulat dyan? What's our feature, feature ng ating product? If you will read closely, it says there, broad spectrum. So when we say broad spectrum, kung wala nakasulat na broad spectrum, but nakalagay UVA and UVB, then it means broad spectrum. So our sunscreen covers us, protects us both from UVA and UVB. Maganda ba yon? Very good. And then meron pang, okay, meron ding nakasulat na PA+++, tatlong plus, no? Yeah, that's the highest so far in their category. So, it's not just under broad spectrum, but also we have the high-grade protection factor for the PA. All right? So, is that absolute quality? Now, let's talk about the price. Okay, now let's talk about the price. I've searched, okay? Ours is 400 pesos, right? In dollars, I checked, it's $10, $10. And when I check other sunscreen in US, they're not even 2 ounce or 60 ml. It's like 40 ml, 50 ml. But it costs, guess what? It costs around $36, $48, $60. So imagine ours is only $10. All right. So believe na po tayo sa Atomy Sunscreen. So going back to that, sa example ko kanina, so that's what happened to my face. And slowly, I'm not just putting the Atomy Sunscreen, but I love the Atomy BB Cream. It is SPF 30 as well. So it covers the blemishes. All right? So that's it. When we apply our sunscreen, it doesn't give us this white cast or opaque color, the white. Okay, and we have 2 variants, by the way, beige and white. Okay, so our sunscreen, okay, it easily absorbs by the skin. All right, it's like when you put it, it's like second to none. Halos parang wala kang nilagay, but you are protected. And the smell is okay. Unlike other sunscreen, amoy pa lang, your eyes get stingy. Diba, napapaiyak ka, especially when you put it close to your eyes. But ours, walang ganon. Alright? Walang stinging effect. Okay? So, you can have fun under the sun. Sino ba mahilig sa mga outdoor activities? Okay? Mahilig mag-beach, mahilig mag-bike. Alright? We can have fun under the sun, but remember these tips. Okay? We have to limit ourselves under the sun. Huwag naman masyadong matagal. Yung tinatawag nating sunbathing, all right? That's old school, especially with the climate, all right? Well, you can do so, but you have to cover up, okay? You can use wide brim hat, all right? Use umbrella, cover under sa mga pools, di ba? They have umbrellas there set up, so you can cover under that. Okay, wear long sleeves, okay? Put sunglasses, wear sunglasses. All right? Now here, the summer tips. This is not just applicable during summer, okay? But whenever there's a high sun intensity. And of course, don't forget your eyes and lips. We have to protect that as well under the sun, okay, for the sun. Okay, and we have products for that. We have Atomy Lip Glow. Okay, we have also for the hands, ang ating hand therapy. Okay, and you also choose, all right, the right sunscreen. And of course, the right sunscreen is the Atomy Sunscreen. And then we should apply the sunscreen correctly. Now, normally, merong advice dun sa mga directions sa ating mga sunscreen, right? Not just Atomy Sunscreen, all right? It says there, apply sunscreen 15 to 20 minutes before you go outside. But from my research, because we have the zinc oxide ingredient, you can instantly go out after putting our sunscreen. But of course, just for protection, wala namang mawawala if you put sunscreen 15 to 20 minutes before you go outdoors, all right? So what I'm just saying, with this ingredient, the zinc oxide, titanium oxide, instantly they work right away. So you don't have to wait before you go out, okay? All right. So, of course, andyan ang model. That's me using the sunscreen. And then that's me in the cruise ship years ko. I'm the only one wearing umbrellas in our team. And lagi nilang sinasabi, you're so Asian. You're the only one wearing umbrellas here, using umbrellas. And also my husband loves the Atomy Sunscreen because he loves an outdoor activities, biking.